a recorder app. A recorder app in which we can record our audio and can play that audio which we record. So firstly select new project, single view app, click next, give the name, the recorder or audio recorder, anything. Go to next, save it anywhere. I am saving it to my desktop. Click create button. Open main storyboard. Firstly we draw our UI. So to draw our UI, we need three buttons. First for start recording, second for stop recording, or we can use the same button for start or stop. But now we are going with the two. And another one is the play. So for same we can use two button play and pause, or we can manage with one button, single play button. So here we are going to use one. So you can see all the process. How can we use with two and how can we use with one? So firstly take three buttons, button, copy that button and paste it. So in first button, we just give some constraint to it, like we give it to 50 from top and horizontally in container. Rename it start recording. Increase the button size so it look it attractive. Now move to second button. Same, we make it a whole top 50 and horizontally in container. Rename it as stop recording. Increase the size so it look clearly and attractive. Last button, rename it as play. Give a top constraint as 100 to make it little different. Same, make it horizontal in container. And just increase the size. Now we need to show a progress bar when we play. So show a progress bar. We just use the progress view. Same, we make it 50 from top and 50 from leading and 50 from trailing. So now fine. So our logic is that user can start recording, user can stop recording. Firstly, he can start, then he can stop. If it not start, then what is the use of stop? But once recording is done, then he can play that recording, or again he can record another. So we link these buttons and progress bar with the IV outlet first. Open view controller here. We need this action this button. So start recording button. Stop recording button. play pause button. Also we take an IV outlet for that. Play pause button. Sorry, I want this. We take a stop recording button because after starting a recording, button can be used to pause the recording, not stop, just for pause. So we take an outlet for this. And last, we need a progress bar outlet. Progress bar. So we are linked all the outlets. Now we go some code. Firstly, we hide the play pause button and progress bar because if there is no recording, then there is no use to show this. Return equal to true. Same for progress bar. For any type of recorder and player, we have AV foundations, so we import that AV foundation or AV kit we can also use. Now, now we need a player and a recorder. So we make a player and a recorder. So first we recorder. AV audio recorder, audio recording. Same, we need a player. AV audio. Play. Now we need to initialize these recorder and player. For this we use the code I have. We have a function initialize recorder. We just copy paste it in our code. And you can search any code in anywhere in Google initialize, or I will explain what are the things doing. So name it defense with the recorder. Firstly, we create a session, AV audio session. So session basically work for like for your phone session. It will be start recording for one session, and it will work continuously when the session is not for. Now we set the category of session. So our session is play and record. We can play the audio, we can record the audio, both things. And we are using default speaker. Now we are creating an object of directory, document directory, to store the recording Then we give some basic settings like a format of recording, like a rate and channel. Now we create a file path to store the directory, and then we initialize the recorder. So here we create a file path, then we initialize the recorder, and this recorder we assign our recorder, servo recorder. Now we need to set some delegate, recorder delegate, to set the delegate functions. We extend the view controller. AV audio recorder delegate. Also we can set as a AV audio player delegate, because we need this in future when we use the player part 2. So we are done with initializing the recorder. Now we check the start button. Firstly, we did not need to disable stop button because we can't stop before start. So we just stop the button. So we insert this button too. We just make IV outlet for stop button. Then go to main storyboard. Just select the button. Right click on it. Select new reference loud and link with the stop recording button. Same for start. We rename it because naming convention. So we just remove old one and link with new one. Now it's good. So we have a function to initialize the recorder. Initially we can't stop because we did not we, because we can't stop anything without start. So we disable the user interaction of stop. So it will be visible to user, but user can't interact with it. So we use interaction enable false. Now firstly start recording. So we go with our code and take the function for start recording. So what are the things we are doing here? Let me clear these the name mismatch things. First we done with these lines and then we'll explain you. So what we are doing here, firstly we check is recorder is recording. If recorder is recording means we want to pause the recording. So we just pause and we set title as a restart recording and all. If there will be other thing like if a user just start recording first time. So for first time, if there will be any player is running, so we just stop this player and it change the but just like we disable the button stop recording. We enable this because we need it, and now we set title as a pause recording. So user can click and pause, or user can click on stop button to stop, and then initialize the recorder. One more thing can be happen here, like user want to restart the recording. So for this, we just making it let. So I will explain. Firstly, when user click on start recording, so firstly we check there will be a player is running behind this. So if there will be a player running, then we will pause that player. So we are stop that. Next thing we do, we just next thing we do, we check the recorder. If recorder is already initialized, means recording is already start. Then we check if it is recording. Then user want to pause it, so we will pause it. If it is not recording, like it is in pause mode, so user we want to restart it, so we will restart it as a record function. Here we just change title name accordingly. Now, if the recorder is not initialized, then we initialize the recorder and start the recording, and enable the stop button as user want to. You can stop the recording. So this is to start. Now we write a functionality of stop. So to write a functionality of stop, we just go here. So now about stop. To stop recording, we just need to call the stop function. But for workaround, we disable the stop button because there will be no recording in progress, so we can't stop. So we disable this button. We change the title of start button to start recording. Also, we unhide the play pause button, so user can play video now because they have a video. They have a audio. So we unhide this. Then we stop recording. Then we close the session. The session we create for start recording. So we close this. So we set active as false. And in last, we just make a recorder as a nil. So we can initialize it again when we start again. So now for player. For play pause button, it's like work with the two case. First, if user want to play, then it will be work as a player. Or if user click on again, then it will be pause the player. So for play, we write a function of play sound. So we just work perfectly for renaming things. So in play sound, we just not need these things. To play sound, we just firstly check if there will be any recording is in progress. If there will be recording in progress, we can't play because recording is working there. So we check it. If not recording, then we get a URL from recorder. Then we create an instance of player. If there will be any old instance of player, we will make it a nil. We resize it. Then we make an instance of player. We create a session to play and record. Set delegate the self, and in last we change the title of button as pause and play the audio. So for play pause button, we just check here if player is playing, else If player is playing, then we want to pause the player, so we just pause it. If player is not playing, then we will initialize the player and play sound. We will stop here the player and now play sound, and rename it as play. So if we have a player of channel is running, so we will stop it and change the button. If it will not there, then we will just create an object and start playing. Everything look good. Let's check. Now for progress indicator, we need to update the recording. When we play, we need to update a progress view. So for this, we just use some function. So we will call this start dot. We make an object of timer where timer So what we done here, when we play the audio, we just start a player, a timer. We rename it as a start timer. So to start a timer, we just make an object of timer which will be continuously run in every 0.1 second of interval and update the recording progress. In update recording progress function, we just check the current time of the player and the total duration, and we make a progress bar accordingly. So this will work for a progress bar. And in last, when audio is finished, then we need to stop the uh, stop the audio. So for this, uh, we just need to use a notification. So we just for this notification, I will explain you. We use a notification observer for the player. Every player item did play to end. So it will be called only when the item is totally played. So we write a function which basically stop the player, also rename the play button. So when audio is finished, then it will call this function and run this. So now we are good to go. We are running this app. will succeed. Our turn. We just see our UI. It's initializing our app. Unable to run, so we just quit the simulator and play it again. We just quit player and quit export both. Now we restart the code, we save our app index store, open the app, clean the product. Now play. Yeah. So firstly, our stop recording is disabled because we are not start. Now we start recording. So our stop recording is enable, and also we can pause. So we can pause. It will tell us to start restart as we discussed. So it will not recording now. We are just telling again. So it will start again. Then we finish it. Stop. Now we have play button. Stop recording. Pause. We'll be start recording, then we play. Give me a second. Click play button. So we do one more wrong thing here. We just commit nil because can't get URL after making it nil. So for one thing, we can do two things here. We can take a URL before making it neat. So we just URL. So we save the URL before making it neat. Self dot URL equal to self dot recorder dot URL. So we get the recorder URL and then make it nil. Now we here before playing we not take a URL from recorder, we just take recorder self dot URL. So now if you again check stop button is disabled, start recording click, then it shows a pause and recording will be start. Now we pause it, then it will pause. Now recording is done now. Then we restart it. Now it restart. Then we stop the recording. After stop, we have a play option. So to play, we just check our player working now. Yes. We play options. Firstly, we need to unhide the progress bar. So when play button is clicked, then we need to hide the progress bar, unhide the progress bar. So, to see the progress, dot is hidden equal to false. So now again we check, we start recording, then we pause recording, then we start recording, then we stop recording, then we play. So in players, when it will work, you can see the progress, or I think you can't the audio. Wait a minute. Start recording, pause recording, restart recording, stop recording, and play. You can see our player is working now. Not working fine. For hear voice, we just can see there will be a little voice. Start recording. Now we done with it. Thank you guys.